Hello, Blue Jays fans. Welcome in the East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. On last night's game, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hurt himself. Pham and Heineman got into a situation last night. It got pretty heated, but we're going to break it down. But thank you all again for coming in here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get this going. Hurt himself. He did the splits. He ended up tweaking a left hamstring in his back. At the moment, he's on the injured list. A tweet by Arden Zwelling: Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is experienced left hamstring tightness following the stretch he made in the third inning. He's getting an MRI last night, and the Blue Jays will evaluate him today. So let's watch a video by John Schneider.
He's doing all right. It was after that stretch, obviously. I think this time of year everyone's kind of grinding a little bit, and I think that just kind of irritated his hammy. But it's just tightness. Oh, sorry. He's going to get an MRI tonight just to kind of rule everything out. Then we'll see how he is tomorrow.
It's tough to get Vladdy out of the game at all. What did he say to you guys? What was going on, like in between innings?
Went back out there. I think he just wanted to, test it out a little bit and wanted to be sure that he wasn't going to really aggravate it. So, I trust him. He knows himself really well, and I can't afford to lose him for an extended period of time. So it was partially precautionary too, and hopefully he's good to go in the next day or two. But he's obviously really important.
So you heard from John Snyder. It was a precautionary position where looks like Vladdy pretty much took himself out of the game. So Hazel Mays and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He had a hamstring. We'll have an MRI. It was last night. Just to rule out everything else, per John Snyder, what he was saying. He also continues, it was after that stretch splits at the first base. Obviously, this time of year, everyone's kind of grinding a little bit more, and I think that just kind of irritated his hemi. Hopefully Vladdy's alright. It did not look good at all, but he took initiative to take himself out of the game. It was a little concerning. Good thing that he came out before he made it worse. So kudos to you, Vladdy. Hopefully he's not serious. Hopefully MRI will come back negative, and all you will need is a couple days off. So last night it got pretty heated with Heineman and Tommy Pham called balls. It was a tough situation. Now let's look at this video. So here's the video. Oh, not liking that bat flip at all. Oh, here comes Mr. Pham flexing his muscle, pointing his finger in his face.
Heineman is saying, "I'm not talking
That's unacceptable.
to you." Tyler Heineman clearly
unacceptable at all.
So I think Pham flipped the bat. Heineman said something, but not.
All right, come on, Tommy Pham. You flipped the bat right in front of Tyler Heineman. I mean, for one, Tyler wasn't even talking to you. You got a big chip on your shoulder. I don't know what's going on with this guy, but he's one of the most hated players in the league right now, Tommy Pham. I mean, come on now. You're a big guy. What are you going to do to Tyler Heineman? And then insult him after the game? So we're going to break down and check out a few tweets, and we can look at the video again here. So again, here's the video. It was the ball down low. I guess Tyler Heineman said something. Pham didn't like it. He rushed right back at him and pointed his fingers right in his face. All right, here's a few tweets. Just what Tyler said, Pham said, Keegan said, John Snyder. There's a lot of drama going on here. All right, so Hazel May said, on the Heineman Pham incident, John Snyder said, I am not worried about Tommy Pham's opinion about anything. I am worried about our defense, worried about our bats, and worried about our pitching. So that happens in the heat of the moment. We have to worry about us. So pretty much exactly. I mean, we are a first place team, 20 games over 500. You get these Pittsburgh Pirates. There's probably a lot of tension going on over there, and they're 18 games under 500. So they're probably already stirred up about how wonderful they're not doing this year. All right, so a tweet from Arden Zwelling. Tyler Heineman says he didn't say anything to Tommy Pham after the bat flip, a walk in the seventh, and that Pham didn't say anything to him. Heineman says Pham simply stared and started walking towards him. It was weird, man. It was weird, unprovoked, and super weird. So he walked right back at him, never said a word, pointing his finger in his face. Like, come on, man. You're just a shit disturber. All that was. There was no need of that. He should have been thrown out of the game. Hey, Pops. Alright, here is Keegan Matheson. This little tweet kind of stirred up the pot a little bit. Last night, Tyler Heineman told us that he didn't say a word, and you're probably just as confused as I am about Tommy Pham and the benches clearing. I don't even know him. No idea. Barely know who he is. It was weird, man. It was weird. It was unprovoked and super weird. Well, that was a tweet by Keegan Matheson, and when Keegan Matheson woke up this morning, this is what Tommy Pham wrote under Keegan Matheson's tweet. So here is the tweet by Tommy Pham last night after what Keegan wrote. He just wrote what Tyler said. He said, bitching about a ball not being called a strike to the umpire when it's clearly below the zone and away is disrespectful not only to the umpire but the header as well. So I said when I flipped the bat, fuck him. Dude has 2 years on the show and I know the zone. Well, what do you think of that statement? That's some fighting word there. So for one, he was sticking up for the umpire, but I've seen other times with Pham pissed off at the umpire. This guy is all over the place. Now he just insulted Tyler Heineman. Who is this guy? He's only been in the league for a couple of years. I've been in the league forever. There's no need of that. No need of that at all. It's just disrespect on Pham's part. And then swearing him and did a bat flip in front of Tyler Heineman. He should be suspended for a couple of games. That's the way I feel. There's no need of it. No need of it at all. And we'll look at the video here again. Here's a video again. So
this is ball
obviously
4.
that was a ball, take your walk, and then he did a bat flip right in front of him. And then he turns around, stares at him, points in his face, and then walks away. Like, come on now.
Heineman clearly there.
There's no need of that. I mean, for anything, it's Pham's fault. Take your friggin' walk and just shut your trap. That's the way I feel about that. So one last tweet by Keegan Matheson. John Snyder on the benches clearing tonight after he had been ejected, and Tommy Pham. John Snyder says, I am not worried about Tommy Pham's opinion about anything. Really, I'm worried about our defense. I'm worried about our at-bats. So there you go, Pham. It's going to be quite an interesting game tonight. You know what? Pham's going to be up at the plate again. You know who we got up on the mound tonight? Mad Max. You don't mess around with Mad Max. Maybe Mad Max will clip him right in the rib cage. Wouldn't that be nice to shut his trap? But as far as it stands, as far as Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he is out for probably a few days. There was an MRI done last night. We haven't heard back yet. Hopefully it comes back negative. But what he got was a left hamstring. It was right behind his left leg when he did that big splits when Bo Bichette threw the ball to first base and he had to split. So hopefully he's all right, and hopefully he can come back in a few days and be the old Vladdy is. But as you all know, Vladdy is our cornerstone of the Toronto Blue Jays, and losing Vladdy, it would be a huge blow to this Blue Jays team, especially us wanting to get into the postseason. When he's out, it's a different type of guy, different type of game. And you notice it last night when he was out of the game, the whole team kind of fell apart. You felt the chemistry. You felt a lot of pressure and stress amongst the other players for the Blue Jays. You can almost feel it in the team. Everybody was worried about him, and of course us fans were worried about him too. As far as Tommy Pham and Tyler Heineman, Tyler Heineman will probably be out of the game tonight. But Tommy Pham will be in, and he'll be up against Mad Max, and maybe Mad Max will give him a few pitches from the inside. So the Toronto Blue Jays loss of a score 5-2 against the Pittsburgh Pirates last night. The Jays are now still 20 games over 500. Yarel Rodriguez took the loss last night. As far as the boys, it was not a lot. Nope, the Blue Jays didn't get a lot going on last night. They only got 2 runs, 6 hits. They committed 3 errors in the game. 2 of them by the pitchers, and 1 of them by Tyler Heineman. It was a throw over his head. It was a tough outing for the Blue Jays, but today's a new game. So yes, today's a new game. Mad Max is on the mound tonight up against Mitch Keller. So the Toronto Blue Jays, they're back at it tonight again. The Mad Max Scherzer is up at the mound tonight up against Mitch Keller and Tommy Pham. I wonder if Tyler Heineman is going to be catching tonight. I don't know. I don't think so. I think Alejandro Kirk will be pitching or catching for Mad Max tonight. As far as Vladimir Guerrero Jr., we'll see what happens there. I know he's definitely going to be out for a few days. He was in a lot of discomfort last night, especially he was pointing to his leg when he was out in the infields, pointing to the catcher or to the manager. But hopefully everything's all right. As far as Pham and Tyler, will that fume continue today? I think it will. Not as bad as it did yesterday. Things a little calmer today. It's a new day. Hopefully everybody had something to eat. Maybe everybody was hungry yesterday and everybody got a little cranky. But we'll see what happens. But thank you all for coming in here to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. Enjoy the game tonight. And like Pops and I always say, let's go Blue Jays.